Hi everyone and welcome to Rita's Intuition 777. Welcome back to those that have been before and welcome to anybody that's new. I'm going to be doing a August 2021 spread for Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus and North Node, and anywhere else you've got Gemini in your chart that you feel it may resonate. If it does resonate, please don't forget to like, share and subscribe. If it doesn't resonate, please don't force it to fit. I hope these messages give you all the messages that you need for the month of August 2021. I will be doing some weeklies and Pacific love messages also over the weeks ahead. Thank you, angel spirit guides. Please show me what I need to see. Please remember these are general readings and they may resonate for a large number of people. So please only take what fits. Please show me what cards I need to see. Please and thank you for Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, North Node for the month of August. Four of Water. Feeling bored with something, feeling bored with what you've experienced, but on that path, possibly receiving the new. So you know in most decks where you've got 3 cups that you're reviewing, that gave you your experiences, that you still might be tied up on, that you might be bored of a certain pattern because all 3 cups look the same, and you've got that destined cup that's being handed to you. It's possible that that's on its way this month. That destined cup is on its way this month, is what I'm getting for you, Gemini. Please show me. I only need 1 card, but there's 2. Four of Air and High Priestess, and the bottom of the deck has got the Messenger of Water. So some sort of positive love message getting swept off your feet. Someone declaring themselves. Someone being unapologetic with how they feel. Someone coming forward. That's what you get with the Messenger of Earth. Messenger of Water, sorry. Someone that's embracing their passion for you. And feeling free to declare it. The 2 cards that have come out is the Four of Air. That's the healing card. That's the ultimate healing card. So you've gone through a big period of healing. And you're clearly on a big path of healing. You've gone through that period of healing. And you've used your intuition to get you there. So you've been guided by possibly healing others as well. But you've been guided. And this last part of the journey is you getting rewarded with a partner that's going to find you highly desirable. Maybe after coming out of toxic relationships also, you're finally I'm not getting that it was a recent toxic relationship. I'm getting that you may have spent some time. Who I'm picking up here is someone that's probably spent some time on their own for a while. Or even if they've not been on their own, physically on their own, maybe been in their own mind for a long time and actually reflected on the situations they've been in and spent a good amount of time actually healing and stepping in and trusting in their own intuition on what's right for them. Right, thank you for that. One more card for the overall month. Move that backwards so you can see more of the table. Thank you, angel spirit guides. You can show me one more message for Gemini for August 2021. Water magic. So in emotions, you're in your emotions this month. After a period of healing and trusting yourself, someone may be coming in. 1 card, please, for Gemini, please and thank you. 1 card, 2 cards for Gemini. Rebirth and reinvention, inspiration and courage. getting that after a period, so we saw the Four of Cups when we first shuffled the first deck. At the bottom of the deck it was the Four of Cups, and I was talking about the experiences that you've been through before, and them experiences have caused you possibly to have a rebirth. So you've reinvented. So you've not just looked at what was common in the relationship you've had, and you've not played that blame game to say, obviously if someone did you wrong, then you still understand they did you wrong, but you're not playing that blame game. You're understanding, you've learnt in your healing period what it was. So you've reflected on them 3 cups, and you've said to yourself, what is it? Why am I getting the same thing? Why am I getting similar things if different? Why am I getting similar people? What is it that I've got to change within me? And you've reinvented and rebirthed. And now you've got the inspiration and courage to move forward. And based on that level of healing, using your intuition, using your knowledge, understanding and trusting what it was that you was identifying, you've got someone else coming in. You've got someone else coming in now. Someone new coming in. At the bottom of that deck, you've got Speak Your Mind. Yeah, speak your mind. So I think over the last couple of months, Gemini, so it's been a few months, probably, I don't know how long, but you've been really being called to use your voice. Really being called to use your voice and share your mind, share your views. Speak up. A lot of people are very interested in your methods. Thank you. If you can give me some messages, a spread for Gemini, some clear and accurate messages for Gemini. I mean, I know that a lot of people that now look at tarot often read tarot and understand tarot themselves. So if you're picking up, if you see, this is a general read for many people, so if you see a particular card and it means something for you, please use your own discernment and recognise that message. Feel free. Throat chakra. Once again, speak your mind. You need, and maybe part of you needs that inspiration and courage. So I'm not sure what events you're involved in, but you've got the Speak Your Mind card here at the bottom of this deck. And underneath that, you've got plant the seeds. Speak your mind. You've got inspiration and courage, and you've got the throat chakra, High Priestess. What I'm getting heavily is that you're involved in something, and that a messenger of water might be you. It might be you just stepping in, speaking your mind, being tapped into your own emotions and feeling free-spirited to actually share your views. Please give me a spread for the Wisdom card actually fell upside down. The Good Tarot that I started with can only be read in the upright, but this one I can read in the reverse. That's too many cards. 6 cards, 3 spaces to go. Do you know what? I'm going to take them. Memories of Love at the bottom of the deck. So maybe someone from the past, maybe you've got to speak up about something in the past. We've got this Wisdom card upside down. The Wisdom, this is also the Hierophant card, so it's the student becoming the teacher. At some point, a situation you was involved in had to be let go of, or you felt like you needed to. You trusted your intuition and you looked back on the situation and you had to change your views, move away and rest and rejuvenate. And here you've got the Crown Chakra, which ties into the High Priestess card. You use your Crown Chakra to help you push forward. it was a great deal of loss, and obviously you did feel the pain. And what I'm getting here, what Spirit's saying, is okay to share your message. So I was thinking of a situation I'd been in recently, not the recently, actually a couple of years ago now. And you get to that stage where you heal so much, you forget the pain and you forget the situation. But I know that many people could possibly benefit from that pain. So I may do some videos, if you're interested, I may do some videos on that situation, but please let me know. So this has just changed the whole spread, because the Triumph and Success card was in the middle of the deck, and therefore that represents the main message of the deck. That's now moved based on all the cards that have come out. So this, I think Spirit's got a lot to say to you, Gemini. So if you've come to this message, then please pick up on anything that you see. Please feel free to pick up your own messages, and please, yeah, bear with me and let's go to the end. So you've been through a situation. I'm very much getting a past, present, and future read for you here, Gemini. Especially in the way that they've laid out the cards. I only usually have this much cards when I'm doing that sort of past, present, and future read. So in the past, you've let go of a situation, let go of a relationship, because you didn't think it was wise to continue. You reviewed that with that Four of Cups energy. You reviewed that and you let go of it. It wasn't for your greater good, and it wasn't teaching you what you needed to learn. It wasn't helping you grow either. And you spent that time resting, as we've seen that Four of Swords here as well. You've spent that time resting, and that crown chakra energy here talks about that high priestess. You used your intuition, you used your knowledge, especially what you gathered in the rest, and then you decided to sort of walk away. But you was heartbroken. It left you heartbroken. It possibly left someone else heartbroken. It's not what you wanted to do, but it seems to be what you needed to do. And it took a lot of inspiration and courage. And that could be part of why you've rebirthed and reinvented yourself. So in the current situation, you've been successful. You've overcome it, and you've possibly healed a great deal. You've probably reinvented yourself, and you've come out new. You're no longer, so the center cards now is the no longer the movement, choices, and decisions is in reverse. So you've made that decision. You're not really moving forward into any new aspect. You've made that decision. You've already caused that tower moment, that disruption. You've already done it. You was in that position where you needed to make a decision. What came first? You've made that decision, and it caused a tower moment. It disrupted things. Possibly had to disrupt things that are not necessarily negative. And you moved on. So by moving on, you've disrupted things in another situation. So it's possibly that person that you've walked away from that has got that memory of love. Yeah? Because underneath that is a Triumph and Success card, and I think that's you. That's you. You're the Triumph and Success person, and someone else who you may have closed a door on is who is having that memory of love. You've moved on. You've moved on to calmer waters. You've moved from the dark into the light, and you're feeling much better about it. You're technically, the past is the past. I was picking up on that before, is that when I was talking about me, is that it's kind of in your past. It's kind of forgotten. You kind of went through that stage of healing, that stage of grieving, and you got to that stage where you felt successful with this Chariot card. You felt like you'd moved forward. You'd moved into a new cycle where you're no longer juggling decisions. You're no longer unsure of yourself, and you're okay with disruptions, and you know how to move on. In the future energy is what I'm getting, and what you're going to be moving into possibly in the month of August, because this is supposed to be an August spread. That just appeared to be background. Is that once again you've got the High Priestess. So you've got High Priestess energy here 3 times. That's you really trusting and knowing. Possibly, maybe you may also be into tarot. You may be consulting a lot of tarot, but you're using your own intuition. You're using your discernment when you're looking into tarot, and you're using your discernment when you're possibly reading tarot. And you've got the Sacrifice card. So you're willing to go in Hangman energy if it brings you the results. So you're willing to sacrifice. So you've possibly sacrificed what you felt to be your happiness in order to receive a firm foundation. In order to get a firm foundation, in order to feel stable in your environment, in order to feel secure and content. And I'm not getting taking the safe route. I'm not getting that. I'm getting that you went through a lot, especially with that 3 of Swords up here. You went through a lot, and especially with the Four of Swords, needing to actually rejuvenate yourself and heal. That your foundation was unstable, so you may have been possibly living with someone or staying with someone, or in a partnership where you wasn't feeling peaceful when you was at home. Yeah, 1515 when I said that, so do look up the angel numbers. And in comes a union. In comes a union. We said that the messenger of water. So I said someone was coming in. Someone was coming in the month of August. I know that we hear a lot of tarot readers saying that, but I'm really getting that energy that someone's coming in. It's right here. It's right here. Foundation, and then yeah. Some may read it that we're moving on from a love connection, but I'm getting that something's coming back in with this messenger of water. Whether you trust it, it may be a past person. So whether you trust it, only you will know. But what Spirit's asking you to do is to speak your mind. And in speaking your mind and using that High Priestess energy that's appeared on the deck a number of times, you will get to the bottom of how you're feeling and whether you believe the situation at hand. Thank you, angels and spirit guides. You can give me further messages for Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising and Venus, North Node, and anywhere else they have Gemini in their chart where they feel this may resonate. Now this may have also caused a Tower moment in your own life where you felt shocked by your strength and by moving forward. But you're now seeing the light, and you're realizing that the sacrifice may have been worth what you deem to be a sacrifice may have been worth it, based on what you get in the end and what comes forward. Two of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck, juggling. Six of Cups. So no longer making a choice about a previous past relationship. No longer making a choice. You've made that choice. You know what you're doing in terms of the past. Ace of Wands. Someone from the past may be passionate about you. You've got that memory of love there. Maybe they're the ones that have come in and they're ready to make a commitment and you're not sure. Four of Pentacles, building a foundation. Someone wants to possibly come in and rebuild a foundation with you. After you've healed and they've possibly healed as well. Yeah, someone's come out, someone's been healed. So in this card, the Angel of Night, this card in this deck is about really coming out of a dark place, actually rising into the light again. So this is in the subconscious. Someone's rising back into the light again. In the past, they walked away and they felt successful for it. Maybe walked away from an Empress, because we've got Empress at the bottom of the deck. Maybe you're an Empress that walked away. Yes, you've closed out a cycle. You've closed out a cycle with someone. And this person may be observing you in the future. They may be watching you be happy and living your happy life. Or someone may be observing you. You're in this King of Wands energy, so you may have fire in your chart. You're really bossing up. This is how you are currently being seen. Leading, taking charge of your life, being creative, very desirable. Yeah, people are just, yeah. And you're ensuring that your foundation is stable as well. Judgment. You're stepping into your calling, you're understanding what it is you're supposed to be doing. And maybe someone's having an understanding of what role you played in their life also. How is Gemini showing up? How is Gemini showing up? It's the Sun card, but it's on its side. People can't work out whether you're happy. People don't really, maybe you're not visible. Maybe you're not really expressing yourself. Maybe you're not speaking up. Maybe people can see you in your power, but people don't. But there's a particular person possibly, or people are not sure. They can't really work out how you're feeling. Star card at the bottom, so whether you've healed. People are not quite sure. In your hopes and fears is being anxious, not knowing. 9 of Wands, 9 of Swords, sorry. Being anxious, not knowing if, being worried that you may end up in that situation again. You're fearing that level of anxiety that you possibly felt in that stages that you were trying to sort of rejuvenate and rest. But you're stepping into that maybe anxious about a connection, because you've got the King of Wands. You're showing up as King of Wands energy, and this is at the bottom of the deck with the 9 of Swords and your hopes and fears. So you may be anxious about future relationships. I'm really getting that at this stage, that I've been picking up a lot in the readings that I've been doing, that people have got used to being single. People that have healed have got stuck in that healing phase and are possibly scared to sort of live again. What is the outcome for Gemini? 2 of Cups. 2 of Cups, that spiritual union. I can't make it up. 2 of Cups is your outcome. Yeah? Someone's coming in. Someone's coming. Their intuition is telling them to come in. Now, someone sees you as an empress, or you've got an empress coming in. Take it however it resonates. So this August is really going to be about you sort of finalizing a healing process that you've possibly gone through for a while now, and you've got to that stage where you have had a rebirth, but you're really finally closing the door on the past, because something's coming in that's going to sort of help you finally close that door. For whoever this resonates, you're finally gonna, I mean, I'm getting that you're not really in that door anyway, but whatever comes in now, the door is not even going to exist anymore. It's going to become become the past. But you're anxious about moving forward in a new relationship, because as I'm picking up from the energies of August, is that a lot of people are going to find their divine counterparts in August. And many of these people have sort of either given up on expecting to, or not really ready to. They've gone past the stage of being ready. So once upon a time, they may have been looking for that divine partner. They may have always known that divine partner was coming, but as that divine partner comes in, it's going to raise a level of anxiety of getting to know someone again, because of possibly a long term being on your own and actually enjoying your own company. But what I'm seeing is something coming together that's destined, that's supposed to be. I say destined, but yeah, it's supposed to be. It's something that you're going to feel. And you'll know from your situation, because obviously not everyone's going to feel that it's a destined connection, but you've got the 2 of Cups coming out here twice. And this person seems to want to come and sweep you off your feet, and you're going to be speaking up. You're going to be speaking up. It may be someone you've known in the past, or a past life soulmate. It may just be that someone in the past is triggered by the fact that you've moved forward. Yeah, do let me know in the comments. Thank you, Gemini.